Stop selling yourself short and realize your value as a man. Stop settling for women below your standards. Stop settling for jobs and careers below your standards. Stop settling for a lifestyle that is below your standards. Okay? Realize your value as a man. You know, too many of you guys have bought into this feminist lie, this SJW indoctrination that has been telling you your entire life that you're bad, that you're toxic, mister, that you have no value as a man. You know, that you should put women on a pedestal, right? Too many of you guys buy into that shit. You don't value yourselves, you settle for what you can get, and then you ruin your lives. You know, you make these decisions that are permanent that end up hurting you. You know, you marry women that you should never have married, right? You settle. You know, you settle for a life that is beneath you. Okay? And one thing that I can't stand is when I get guys who message me that finally hit their 30s and they're messaging me and telling me they're acting like the party is over. They're like, oh, I feel so old. Is it creepy for me to go for a girl who's like 25 if I'm 30? And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Who told you this? You know, it's like, where are you getting this from? And these are guys who don't realize that, you know, as a man, I mean, your prime isn't until you hit 35. I mean, really, your prime as a man is between the ages of 35 and 45. I've said this a number of times, okay? And there are not enough guys out there who've been told this, who've been made aware of this knowledge. And it's sad. It saddens me, you know, because it's not like society doesn't have this data, right? The research is out there. It's not like society doesn't have this data. It's just that society and the mainstream out there do not want men knowing this shit, right? They don't want men knowing this stuff because, as I've said before, I did an earlier coaching video on this. Society, women's social value, right? When it comes to women's social value depends on men staying blind, ignorant, and uninformed. Okay, because right now we're living in a gynocracy, and the blue pill wants to make sure that women are in charge and women stay in charge. You know, they want to make sure women are in control and that they stay in control, right? And the only way they can do that is if they keep men blind, uninformed, and ignorant. Okay? That's why they don't like the red pill. They don't like this knowledge getting out there. You know, that's why you see a lot of these SJWs coming in and attacking my channel and dropping all those hater comments below because it's a threat to them, right? They don't want men knowing this shit. They don't want men waking up. They don't want men all of a sudden gaining sight, wisdom, enlightenment, knowledge. They don't want men knowing this stuff. They want to keep you blind, uninformed, and in the dark. That's how they maintain that power control over you, right? That's how they maintain control over you. But the thing I love about the red pill is this knowledge really does give you the ability to see that A, you've been lied to your entire life, right? By the blue pill, by feminism, by leftism, by SJW culture, and B, that you have value as a man and that your prime as a man are between the ages of 35 to 45. And these are the years where you should be living your best life, right? You should be accumulating all those things that you want in your life. I want you guys to stop selling yourself short and start realizing your value, okay? Just stop settling for these women that are below your standards, okay? Because what a lot of you guys end up doing is, because you lack game, because you never learn this stuff, okay, you're in such scarcity that you tend to settle for whatever you can get, okay? You tend to settle for the first semi-cute, semi-pudgy looking girl that happens to reciprocate, right? That happens to return your texts, that happens to respond to you, and she doesn't flake on you. And generally, that's not a very attractive girl. I hate to say it, and that girl is generally below your standards. right? And the only reason why you're settling for her, again, is lack of game. Okay, and you really end up, it's just so sad when I see guys just destroy their lives for a woman where they could have done much better, a woman who just doesn't deserve them, right? And then next thing you know, you see these same guys out at your local Target or, your local Costco, and there's this chick, right? There she is, like 5'2", 200 pounds, just completely talking down to this guy like a little boy, turning into a complete dictator, a complete tyrant, right? And then this guy is, wondering what happened, where did he go wrong in life? You can't sell yourself short like that, guys. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to feel that you are destined for bigger and better things, okay? If you want to live larger than life, you have to be larger than life. You have to act larger than life. You have to have those type of dreams, those type of goals, those type of ambitions. You have to want better things for yourself, and you have to feel entitled to that. You have to feel like, hey, I'm good enough, I deserve those things, and I can go out and I can get those things. Okay, then you just have to go do it. Because nobody's gonna give you anything, guys. This world does not owe you anything, right? I'm so sick of this victim mentality. The world does not owe you shit, okay? As Stallone said in Over the Top, the world does not meet you halfway, okay? The world meets nobody halfway. If you want something in life, you have to go out and you have to take it, period. Okay, period. The reason why I became one of the top pickup artists in the world, the reason why I've dated over 350 young, beautiful women now, the reason why I'm driving, $90,000, $100,000 car here, and the reason why I'm able to afford the lifestyle that I have and I'm just crushing it out there is because I didn't settle. Because I knew I was worth more. Even me, coming from a very poor background. We didn't have any money growing up, right? I didn't grow up around money. We were very middle class. Both of my parents worked 2 jobs. I barely saw my parents growing up, right? They were constantly working. We constantly struggled with money. My parents fought over money all the time. It was insane. I could still remember like the screaming fights they would have. They were always fighting about money because we never had it, right? The times when we go on vacation to Disneyland, we couldn't even afford a hotel or a motel to sleep in. We had to sleep in the car. It's like me, my brothers, my sisters, and my grandmothers in a station wagon, right? My dad had an Oldsmobile Cutlass station wagon back then. We all slept in the car, had no air conditioning in the car. It's like 100-something degrees in LA. And we just couldn't afford any better, right? Even being a child, I was like, I don't want to live like this when I get older. I don't want this to be my reality. I want more for myself. I want bigger things. I want better things for myself. And because I didn't settle, I got what I wanted. Okay, so guys, I'm asking you, man, have some faith in yourself, have some belief in yourself, have some pride in yourself. So many of you guys have just lost complete pride in yourself. Get excited about life, man. You're only gonna be here once. There's no do-overs in life, right? You got one shot at this, man. Take it, right? Take it. Don't waste it. And stop making excuses. Stop playing the victim, So, this is what I hate about, for example, the black pill. The black pill, it's just like one big excuse to stop trying. And if you do try, it's like, oh, you're coping. It's just a loser's mindset. So, if you want the bigger, better things in life, guys, you know what? It's your responsibility as a man to do what you need to do to go get those things, to put in the work. So many guys, they don't, you don't want to put in the work, right? I didn't get to where I am by not putting in work, by sitting back, by playing video games all day, by eating like shit, okay? I didn't get to where I am today by not taking action. I literally spent years putting in the work. And you know what? I think of all the times I struggled, all the times I failed. Instead of sitting there and feeling sorry for myself and playing the victim, instead I looked at what I was doing wrong and I fixed it. And I went back out there and I tried again and again and again until I got it, until I became successful, until I understood, you know, what I was doing wrong in the first place, right? Why I kept failing, so that I could start winning. So many guys, they don't want to put in the work. So many guys, it's like we've created this little bitch culture where it's like, no, you're a victim. Oh, you're oppressed. Oh, it's because you're this race or that race. You know, the man is holding you back. My football coach used to tell me this. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one. You got to stop with the excuses. You know, I did a coaching video on this on my Alpha Male Secrets channel called Never Complain. Okay? As a man, never complain. Okay? It's part of stoicism, basic stoicism, which I've also taught you guys about. You know, I live by a very stoic philosophy. It's like, hey, you know what? When things happen to you, it's not about what happens to you, but it's about how you respond to those things. You know, are you going to let it eat you alive, or are you going to rise above it and prove your manhood? Are you going to rise above it and prove that it can't bring you down? You know, are you going to use these problems in your life to prove to yourself that, you know what, you've got what it takes to succeed? Right? So stop selling yourself short, guys, especially when it comes to dating and women. Stop selling yourself short. Okay? Be willing to put in the work. Do what you need to do to become successful in life, in every area of your life. Right? Never settle. Okay? And most of all, realize your value. All right? With that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Till next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay? It helps me out a ton when you guys subscribe. Better yet, share my coaching videos with other like-minded friends of yours so we could spread this red pill knowledge to other men, right? And help awaken other men. Okay? So make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and then also, of course, tell your buddies about it. And for you guys who want to support my work and all this red pill knowledge I'm teaching guys even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s. Same exact type of women that myself and my students are out there approaching and closing every single week. And believe me when I tell you, we do this every single week, like taking candy from a baby, like it's nothing. And believe me, as a man, you need these skills. These were skills that you were never taught in school, okay? If you're trying to go out there and pick up girls with that Disney bullshit you learn from television and Hollywood and movies, good luck with that, right? You'll never be able to get a girl above a 4 in looks using that bullshit, okay? If you want to get an attractive woman, a gorgeous woman, a woman who's even above a 7 in looks, you're gonna need some game. You're gonna need some pickup skill. You're gonna need some training, okay? It doesn't mean you need to become like a master and spend your whole life picking up girls like some people here, right? But you have to get enough, you have to gain enough skill so that you can get a woman who meets your standards, okay? And you don't have to settle. And right now, the first month is only $1, okay? It's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons in 7 Months of Mastery. And the reason why it's only $1 is because I really want you to try it out and check it out for yourself without you having to make a major investment. I mean, if I could make it free, I would, but apparently like PayPal doesn't let you do that. So I have to charge something. So $1 is like the lowest I could charge for that first month, and that's why it's only $1. So take advantage of it, okay, while you still can. And that is absolutely the best way to support me and show your love for my work. All right, it's real easy to sign up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. There goes the Firebird logo. Oh no, look, the Illuminati, the Illuminati. All these morons who don't know anything about cars. All right.